channel. I am your host, Mortanius, and we are back with some more Dishonored 2 on the Xbox Series X. When we last left off, we had managed to. 1 second, it sounds like we've got a bit of chop developing. Okay, let's see if that did it. Sounds like. And when we had last left off, we had managed to not only work our way through the madness of the clockwork mansion of Kir and Jindosh, but we'd also managed to find and rescue our old friend Anton Sokolov a little bit after we stopped the madman by making him have the same level of attention span and intelligence of a child. Shame, but there it is. I could have just killed him, but hey. Now, we've made our way back to the dreadful well, and apparently, we've taken ourselves another strange visit. You've awakened with a strange feeling. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me at 12:02 a.m. Monday, February 19th, 2024, give me a like, a follow, subscribe here on YouTube or both. Drop a comment. Check out some of the other playlists. Share around some of the other playlists. Follow the links to my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links to my YouTube to get to my Twitch. And with all of that out of the way, weird. Wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night, and get comfortable. Let's get into the madness once again. I hope that's not copyright. Goodbye, Karnaka, a musician's farewell. Oh, I guess we've already read it. I'm hurting, Captain. I need some of that red stuff. Got me over here bobbing back and forth like an addict. Interesting. Oh, no, it does. I'm like, huh. So we crashed.
Void again, but it feels different.
Never mind. It looks different. Almost like something has grown into it or through it. Whichever one properly fits. I don't remember this. Or I just forgot it.
Surprised I can pull you into this place? The outsider marked me long ago. I made you flee your precious tower and turned Emily into cold stone. How difficult for you. But when I was young, sweet Jessamine and I were close as sisters, sharing a secret. Emperor Kaldwin had another daughter, born in shame to a kitchen maid.
What's she playing at? Maybe how is the question.
We pretty much know this to be true from DLC from the first game, Knife of Dunwall and Brigmore Witches.
But I want to come home like Jessamine.
I told you when you're older. Perhaps next year.
You said that last year. Jessamine's younger than me, and she's a court every day.
Business, well, it's complicated. You'll understand someday.
What did I do? I'll be good. I swear.
Next year, I promise.
If this is not a manipulation of the truth, then put quite simply, your one mistake was unfortunately existing. How dare you? How dare you be born? Guess that'll teach you.
During the day, Jessamine and I played games in the tower. But at night, I'd go back to the servants' quarters to cockroaches and thin gruel. Emperor Daddy would visit and tell me if I was good. Next year, I'd be old enough to come to court to be a princess. Then one day, pretty Jessamine broke something worth a fortune, and the spy master caught us. She claimed I did it, and he whipped me in the garden house until I bled. My mother lost her kitchen job, and that night we were out on the streets with no place to sleep. I didn't break it.
Would you like to tell me what happened?
We were just playing.
You're playing Jesse. Who is your now?
It was her. Delilah's lie. She broke it.
I was hoping to pull the heart out to see if Jessamine wanted to get in on this conversation. But I do still have my capabilities to an extent.
Mother and I saw the nastiest parts of Dunwall, ending up in debtor's prison. Jessamine died quick on an assassin's blade, but my mother lingered for weeks after a fat guard broke her jaw. They threw me out when she died. I looked up at the lights of Dunwall Tower and swore revenge. Washing bed sheets in a brothel, I painted on the side, until Anton Sokolov took me as a student. That's the polite word for it. I was crafty even before the outsider marked me, and survived the worst the Empire could offer. Now it's your turn. My mother's sick. She needs help.
Your mother kicked off while you were out begging. She's another bag of bones now, girl.
What? No!
Her sentence is served and she'll be tossed out with the others. You can't stay here anymore.
Again, if these things are true, I can definitely respect your pain, but not your desire / choice to make other people pay.
How much of this is true, and how much is Delilah's warped imagination?
Best lies have grains of truth all throughout. But the best thing she could do is hit you with nothing but truth bombs. Keep it real. Dreadful Well. Meet with Megan Foster and Anton Sokolov to discuss the next steps in your effort to take down Delilah and the Duke of Serkonos.
15 years ago, the Loyalist conspiracy asked me to kidnap Anton Sokolov, and I did.
Yeah.
I took him from his home to the pub we were hiding in, and locked him in a cage meant for dogs. And you know what? He laughed at us. He told dirty stories, taught Emily more than her governess could in 6 months. He seemed immortal. His mind shaped our age. That's changed. The old man I rescued doesn't talk much. He eats what we give him, groans in his sleep, coughs out blood. I'm not even sure he knows where he is.
Old man was destroyed. Older you get, the harder it is to come back from anything. Love how they made it a point to gloss over how psycho he was and how he was experimenting on people against their will. But
I'm with you, even in the void. If only I could do more.
Jessamine? Delilah's stronger now.
Am I to blame for Delilah's bitterness?
Of course not. She's driving all of this.
Our decisions have weight. I feel my time drawing to an end soon.
you cannot wipe away your personal stake in her reality if what she says is true. As much as you might want to, you will have had effect on that person if again what she says is true. Now, we obviously know them to be related. It doesn't necessarily mean she backstabbed her sister. Thank you. It's something I should say to your face, but that's hard for me. Thank you for what you did, bringing Anton back. What would I have done without him? Puttering around the ship, mumbling and stroking his greasy beard. I wanted to find him on my own, but hearing what you went through, I'm impressed. Anyway, enjoy this bottle from the captain's reserve. Good stuff. I got it from an aristocrat wanting quick passage out of Karnaka a while back. You'll need it now that Anton is back if you want to sleep. His snoring cuts straight through the bulkhead. Megan. Too bad I can't actually use it. But hey, it happens. I mean, I'm not surprised there's a leak. I'm just like, there's a leak. Sokolov is safe. In the end, it wasn't me who stopped Kieran Jindosh. It was his own vanity. He built a machine to destroy intellect, hoping perhaps to use it on a rival like Sokolov. Jindosh never imagined it would be used on his own mind. The greatest intellect of our day reduced to that of a confused child. So there will be no more clockwork soldiers. That part of Duke Bell's place is ruined. A planned place. Not only did I switch words, I added a letter. I bet that gets his attention. And I rescued Anton Sokolov, what's left of him anyway. The man has aged since I last saw him. The intellect is still there, I hope. But physically, he struggles in every way. To walk, to eat, to piss. Conditions on the boat exasperate his discomfort. Still, there's nothing to be done. For now, the dreadful whale is our only home. Delilah in the void. I was in the void, only this time it wasn't the outsider who met me there. It was Delilah Copperspoon. She's grown in power somehow and wanted me to see things through her eyes. She showed me her mother, left to die in a debtor's prison, and Jessamine, her half-sister pampered in the luxury of her palace. Dunwall Tower. Silks, fine tutors, grand feasts, while Delilah hid in the kitchen. Their shared father, Emperor Uhorn Caldwin, with his empty promises telling Delilah she'd be a princess too, and soon. This was the past as she wanted me to see it. I wish I knew if it were all lies. Some of it has the ring of truth. Yep. Obsession doesn't come from nowhere. It does not come from nowhere. As far as I'm concerned, she was upset, and then she chose to say, I shall bring Dunwall Tower, I shall bring the Empire to its knees. Okay, I don't get behind it, but that's your thought process. That thought process led you to pull yourself up from the muck, to work, to meet Sokolov, setting aside whatever nonsense you two were up to. you were able to actually learn and grow. Right there, you should have set it aside. Now, easy does not factor into the conversation, but the reality of it is, you effectively chose to wage war. So here we are now. As true as what you said may be in its entirety, you've now chosen to make your pain everybody else's problem. And once people do that, as far as I'm concerned, you completely and utterly lose me entirely. If you need help, that's one thing. But in no time is everybody else responsible for your shit. That is your pain. They did not do that to you. How dare you make this their responsibility? I did not sign up to deal with your baggage just because I exist and you went through something. No, it's not to say your baggage ain't important. If it wasn't important, you wouldn't have problems. But slow it down. Don't just meet me and hurl your problems on me because I exist and you're upset about something. The fuck? Where did they even come
For a
from?
man of his age, Sokolov's making better progress than I would have expected.
It makes you wonder if that's a good thing or if there might be something up there. Ugh. Diotore. What you doing? Letter from Lucia Pester. Dear Dr. Hypatia, I couldn't be happier about the news you gave me. The people here in the Dust District desperately need someone like you. I understand that you cannot see patients in Adamar anymore and that it's too dangerous to go back to your apartment. I'll arrange something. We'll find you a safe place to hide and give free consultations as you suggested. So she's leaving. I'll send word about it via the Miners Family Committee and some friends I have at the Silver Spike newspaper. Welcome back to the city, Lucia Pasteur.
There you...
Oh, damn.
Good to see that you're still with us. Thank you for helping Anton.
Sokolov's not the only one making a rapid recovery. I'll
Good.
be good enough to leave soon. There's a lot to do. Of course, unless the Duke falls, he'll undo my best efforts here.
I'm working on that. Believe me, the Duke has my full attention.
Karnaka's key leaders are flawed, for certain. After all this is settled with the Duke, and the time of the coup has passed, whichever ones are left standing could change things here. Consider that, as you come face to face with the Duke's remaining associates.
I'll do what I can, Alexandria.
Like that. If memory serves, nobody in the last game actually came at you like that. Only one who did was the outsider for obvious reasons.
I wish there was something I could remember to help in your efforts.
Me too. Okay. Blood of the Bell House, Chapter 4. Oh, already read that one, huh?
Megan is worried that someone will see us coming and going. I might depart soon.
I can understand their logic. I don't think we've moved, and I don't think that's usual. Especially not right now. Not with the Duke having the problems he's having, Karnaka doing what it's doing, and Dunwall having lost the Empress as well as the Lord Protector. Tensions are high right now, and to see a ship, it's a trade ship, yeah, but a ship just sitting there.
Was a rather complicated problem. It would have enabled him to make his clockwork soldiers at a fraction of the cost. Clever man.
Not clever enough. What's wrong with people like that?
A restless mind and an empty heart, perhaps. Jindosh would have snuffed me out as soon as he got bored. I appreciate what Corvo did for me, freeing me from that place.
I searched for you, Anton. I would have found you.
I knew you'd try, Megan. They kept me going after they gave me to Jindosh.
Either way, you're back now. I'm glad.
That's why you don't interrupt conversations. In terms of Jindosh, it's quite obvious he cared. His problem was that his mind was too expansive, and it got in the way of his emotions. It happens to a lot of people who are extremely deep in what they do. You mostly tend to see it with scientists, and it's not because scientists don't care. It's A plus B equals C. It's processes. So the brain is like, ooh, I want to see, ooh, I want to see, ooh, I want to see. Not as a matter of being cruel, literally just as a matter of science. The problem is, a lot of the times, in order to let science happen, you have to let science happen. You have to let nature do what it does, exist, and play the game it's going to. And 2/3 of the time, it usually ends up with dead something, whether that's people, animals, whatever. So it comes off as callous a lot of the times. Callous, cold, unfeeling. And for some, it actually is. But most, it ain't. Oh, okay, look. I'm letting you fellas kick it. I will not kill y'all. Alright? It's obvious I've ran across the 4 Mouseketeers. Alright? Let's just keep it copacetic around here. Rifles. I'm not gonna even do it. I'm not gonna even do it. I bet not see any more rats around there. I've chosen to be unusually nice in this regard. Okay. Okay. I'm like, now to be clear, that was the same pack that was up here. Hey folks.
Corvo.
Ah, the Royal Protector has risen. A bad night? Maybe you've been sleeping on goose feathers too long.
Sit down when you want to talk.
You know, I was about to mention that whole bad night, and I'm glad she actually reminded me. So Delilah pulls me into the void to signify who she is, her capabilities, and that she's at least watching me to an extent. The outsider was nowhere to be seen, though. What's up with that? Ain't she in your house messing around in your fridge at this point? What the hell is going on here? Trip to the markets. Megan, I've thought of a few things I need when you go into Karnaca. I'd get to myself, but you know what it's like for these old bones to walk so far. That is a hell of a distance. That's a hell of a distance for anybody, whether they old bones or not. Oh wait, no. Where we are, no, it's not. But for old bones, yeah, honestly. I need a smaller shirt. Seems everything I own falls off me now, and you're right. I suppose I need some soap and a good hair tonic for my beard and what's left around the sides of my skull. See, now that's a scientist's answer. What's left around the sides of my skull. You liked the Tivian stew I made last week, so if you'd like to have that again, get lamb if we can afford it. I kind of got stuck on the last week. I'm like, when did they snatch him up? Didn't it take like a month for us to get down here? Or hasn't it been like a month since we left Dunwall or something? And done everything? So if you'd like to have that again, get lamb if we can afford it. If not, don't worry. My appetite isn't what it used to be. A bit of bread and a few shrimp will get me through most days, but don't forget the wine. If that's not too much, I could use more paints. I'm out of cerulean, ochre, and ultramarine. Anton. Everything falls off of him now. Yeah, Jindosh didn't really feed him much. Not to mention, again, he's older. You can maintain yourself, but there's only so much maintenance you can do. Time is the great equalizer. It's just the way it is. And now his appetite is shifted as well. That's partly age, but that's mostly Jindosh. Paints. Right, because he paints painted those pictures of like Delilah and a few others. Sindari Gift, a study by Imora Clip Switch. Oh, okay, we have already read that. I'll speak to you folks in a minute. I want to rummage through your stuff. Dig around in your things. Well then. Why? I hope that's what you're cooking now. Because that is going to... Woman? Well, you don't really have it nowhere else to put it. You don't really have anywhere else to put it, so there's no real choice. Jesus Christ.
Delilah Copper Spoon, or is it Caldwin?
Anton Sokolov's diary. Started painting again. Interesting. Supplies. Another book. Oh, that's in Anton's room. Line. Yep. Yes, sir. Right. Mendician Continent Journey, which we've already read. Same book. That's crazy. He's so... Well, no, it actually might not be the case. I was going to say he's in such bad shape. He's not even in the room. He might be out here just for the briefing.
Anton, when I brought you back, you could barely speak. But it's been 3 days.
They tortured him. His body is covered with bruises.
Delilah has the throne, and she has Emily. Anton, once we had you in a cage and you dared us to kill you, I need that man back.
Corvo, she's right. I can make electricity move from one side of the room to the other, but Delilah is beyond my understanding. When I came to Sarkonos, I meant to leave everything behind. But when the assassination started, I couldn't ignore it. By the time Megan and I connected the murders to the Duke, it was too late. The Crown Killer came for me. It kept me alive from my knowledge that I saw things. Jindosh often had a visitor, Brianna Ashworth.
The curator of the Royal Conservatory.
Yes, Ashworth is dangerous, as obsessed with the occult as Delilah. Apparently, she's working on a device called the Oraculum.
There's
I
more
think
to
we
her
met her
than either
before.
of you know.
If Ashworth is one of Delilah's lieutenants, I need to eliminate her. Who knows what this device is capable of, or what she's up to.
We'd read little things, but I think we actually met her. That is a face. Temporary closure of the conservatory. Dear patrons, due to an alarming increase in the mite population, and full knowledge and with the full knowledge and approval of Duke of Bell himself, the Royal Conservatory will remain closed for the foreseeable future. Our apologies. Brianna Ashworth, curator. Is that legit, or is that just so you can do your thing?
Shuttered to the public. Wonder what's going on inside the Royal Conservatory. The Duke's incompetence, or something more suspicious?
Interesting. Y'all keep thinking the Duke is incompetent. Incompetent people don't take thrones.
There's a spark in your eyes. Something other than hate, which surprises me given all that's happened.
Yeah, I've gotten philanthropic in my old age. I'm tired of shooting people. I'd rather give them traumatic brain injury.
The closest path to the Royal Conservatory should be through Syria Gardens.
Alright. Syria Gardens it is. Anything else, my
Meet
guy?
me at the skiff when you want to set out for the Royal Conservatory.
Alright.
Anton Sokolov, painter, inventor,
Psycho.
planner,
Yep.
famous throughout the Isles, loyal only to himself.
That's what I was trying to remember when Jessamine interrupted. Well, I was talking about the fact that everybody seems to conveniently forget that Sokolov was experimenting on people against their will. But was actually going to go on to say that people tend to ignore little things like that, even when they really shouldn't, when you tend to get results. I gotta be careful. I'm not trying to get stuck like last time. Oh my god. Oh, that would frustrate me. Was it this game I'm thinking of? No, maybe not. Might be thinking of a different one. I could have swore it was this one. So false or something. Kind of using my powers. Hey kids. Make sure you clean up after yourselves now. Came up into a bright spot. Megan Foster's notebook. I've never seen mean storm clouds gather only to disperse in an hour's time. I've seen monstrous waves in the distance towering like high hills. They were only a ripple by the time they reached the boat. Things aren't right. They never have been, but at least everything's held at the center for a long while. Now I worry all the time, for me, for Anton, for everything. I should quit, disappear again. Anyone else would, I think. Self-preservation is only natural. I could take my boat and go anywhere, be anybody, be nobody, nobody again. I'd like that. I've had many different lives. Could I start a new one now? How many more do I have left? I'm so tired. I wish I could sleep and wake up with somebody else. Well, damn. I'll leave the rest of that for you. It's funny, I see those figs up there. I've never actually had figs. They do not come off as tasty to me. Was wondering if there was anything else I needed to do on Karnak, not on Karnak, on the ship. I guess not.
Ashworth has an interest in the occult. That's a snotty way to put it. In another life, you might be facing me along with her.
Interesting. And why would you say that? Dabbled in the occult halfway.
We'll take the skiff. I don't want to bring the dreadful whale any closer than we have to. There is a small dock
understand
in
it.
Syria Gardens, close to the Conservatory. That's as far as I can take you. Ready to go?
Let's get it.
Yes, let's go.
Been here a lot longer than I thought we were going to be. Jesus. Royal Conservatory. While held captive, Anton Sokolov learned the identity of one of Delilah's chief allies, Brianna Ashworth. An architect of the coup that took the throne in Dunwall, Ashworth is powerful and full of secrets. She is building a mysterious device for Delilah. Brianna Ashworth must be eliminated. Alright, let's eliminate.
There will be a guard presence outside the Royal Conservatory. Inside, be prepared for anything. Ashworth runs with an eclectic crowd. They'll be the real danger.
Someday
Define
I'd like
that.
to know more about how you met Ashworth.
I know you would. Trust me. Ashworth is important to Delilah. Which brings up something else. You might be able to exploit the Abbey of the Everyman in removing Ashworth from play. Turns out the Vice Overseer in Karnaca has been watching Ashworth from a hidden outpost near the Royal Conservatory. Check it out first if you want more options. Remember, if
Interesting.
she's still working with Delilah, Ashworth is a grave threat.
Thanks, Megan. See you soon.
Thank you, and good night. Okay, Brianna Ashworth may have records about what happened 3 years ago with Delilah Copperspoon, and Vice Overseer Byrne has a hidden outpost near the docks. He may have useful information about Brianna Ashworth. Second clue coming up.
Push out into the harsh world.
Yep.
You are alone, but for a few allies.
Yeah. Megan, don't take any more rats back to the ship. Howler dust. Yep.
Lady Shersha has money, so she gets the wood she wants.
We cool? Yep.
Hard times under the Duke and his Grand Guard. A man has to be ready for anything.
You look like you can take care of yourself.
I mean,
Don't
need
get
new
any
boots.
closer.
Just
whoa
don't
there,
Go
guy.
away. You've been warned.
Woo there, guy. Now, will you take issue if I raid your ship?
We don't want you here. If you're looking for trouble, you're gonna find it.
I'm not though. That's why I'm down here and not up there.
What do you want? Step back.
Things and stuff, man. Things and stuff. Come on now. See? I'm done.
Wouldn't miss that.
Yeah. Have yourselves a beer there, guy. Have yourselves a beer. My non-treat.
This shift. Then I can go don't and have like a your mug face, but I some fix it at the pub.
And I don't like your face, but I'm allowing you to keep it.
Now.
Interesting getup you have there. Cover
Isn't
your
it,
face.
though? I'm worried about that, bug that's going around.
Don't get any closer.
Just once, I'd like to see
What
you
the-
buy the drinks. Just one time. Is that too much
What?
to ask?
If you're looking for
What?
you have your face.
I don't want to die.
Whoa.
Take that.
Megan! mean, it's obviously not gonna work. There's a point to it. Bro, does this actually work?
Shit!
Ow. What? So... Nah. Nah. I mean, normally I would just suck it up, but that was... I'm in a safe zone. Well, I'm in a zone where I can speak to people, and it's not a problem.
Go away. You've been warned.
Yeah, you can keep all
Your
that.
face for it.
Whoa. What? Interesting. Now, I want to test something.
They work me until I drop. There aren't enough coins in the world to make it worth it.
Who are you? Stop!
Yeah, see, that was a guard. I see how this is. Fine then. They want it immediate. That's why I'm back here, dude. It's quite obvious how y'all want it.
No gooder with a knife. Why me?
No gooder with a knife. Is that what he said?
If I eat it, if he eats it, then what?
Whale oil tanks, just gone. Taken right from under their noses. Idiots.
Could be anything. Just gotta watch my own.
Okay. I want to go upstairs, but I don't know what's up there. I think I hear flapping. This is gonna have to do. Do not tell your friends where the next meal is. Don't do that. Okay. Understood. So, witnesses.
What's going on here? Where did you just
Nothing. See? Nothing.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. You better not fall through that crack somehow.
Let's check the place just in case.
But you didn't though, see? Yeah.
I
You
saw
cross
you.
one howler, you cross
use
them all.
hiding.
We'll get your ass.
Interesting. That slight spark destabilized everything.
We're everywhere.
Hello?
You can't hide from
Anybody?
us.
Don't make me search the whole place. I don't have time for that. I swear I saw something.
You'd be surprised how much time you got, that guy. Whether you like it or not. Hold up. off.
Come on. Won't hurt you.
What? They wouldn't just let me just get down there. They had to make me land in the air or transport in the air. Where is this? Oh, I think I know. Now the question becomes, how do I get down there? Hold up.
I look forward to the day when I can reopen my gallery. Please take a look around. We have the best wares for discerning guests such as yourself.
Hello, my friend.
To my
Hello.
shop. Say, an acquaintance of mine is supposed to be holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory.
Yeah.
Check on them if you're headed that way. I'd check myself, but the streets are locked down. I'd make it worth your time.
I'll think about it.
See anything you like?
Shopkeeper's associate is holed up in an office overlooking the Royal Conservatory.
What a pleasant surprise to see you again.
We've never met before, my friend. I said we've never met before. Please don't get yourself shot tonight. No. Safe combination. The shopkeeper's cousin once attended a lecture in a building directly across from the Royal Conservatory. Now infested with blood flies, he knows the combination to the safe there.
An excellent choice. I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase.
Right?
Let's see. I have some upgrade plans for your gear.
Yes, but do I need them
District is so
though?
quiet since the conservatory was closed.
I don't know. I might want to up that bolt range. We will have to see.
All those
I hate that you
valuable
cannot
artworks
upgrade
locked up in
your
the conservatory where no one can see them. Truly a shame. Farewell.
Tranks. It honestly irritates me. In an abandoned lecture hall, there's a safe containing some valuables. However, the place is crawling with blood flies. Safe
And
code
do
is
think of us
509. Locked, you say?
Come in, my friend. Always a delight to see you.
I am most delightful quite often, yeah, indeed. Hi.
It's probably just trash blowing in the wind.
Sure is. Sure is. An injury to one of us, an injury to all of us. Aw. You made it a point to get up here and put in your motto so people understand and respect you as a group that's supposed to be respected. Sleepy bye. Kinda needs you to get away from that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey!
I was wondering where she went. Come on. You know you're gonna. Had a girl. Thank you. Good night. Now, there were 4 of y'all in this alley, huh? It explains the nonsense. Oh, you hoes can float. Definitely need to get some ammo. Four rooms. What am I going for? Saving up for time. The only thing that makes sense.
Push out into the harsh world. You are alone, but for a few allies.
Yeah, we'll see. I had a few allies last time, too. Dumbass. Oh. Alright now. Ah. Aha. I could get possession and get in there immediately. This might be that call for it. But we'll see. They effectively designed this game to where you don't have to use a single power to do every objective. Yep. Yes. I'm just hoping that that's her and there's nobody in there.
Whatever.
Yep.
Settle down, stomach.
Yeah, you kinda calling my name too. Kind of reminds me of what was his name? Trimbolt or something like that from Knife of Dunwall DLC. The uncle of the woman who helped Dowd bring him down. As she said, she was caring for people and looking out for her family, ignoring that we were also aware that she came into quite a bit of money once dude was dealt with. And she kind of made it a point to let us know, I mean, yeah, we ignore that though. animal was that? Sounded like a bird. Okay. Something's got to give. Something's got to give. Ah, okay.
Unless they say something's amiss, then. And I just can't get comfortable.
All right. Well, if something feels wrong, I don't wanna be right. At least not tonight. Now here's something that's interesting. I'm not gonna let it stick, but I will do it. Windmill operation. Sorry about that. I think I bumped the mic. Check wind speed. Windmill will only turn with sufficient wind. Danger. High wind may overcharge security systems. See appendix. Wall of light. 3. Ensure gears or gearworks are free of debris. 4. Oil mechanism in accordance with schedule. See section 30. 5. Remove nesting animals or vermin such as rats, birds, rats, or blood flies. 6. During emergencies, disengage windmill using lever located on the maintenance platform. 7. Windmill disengaged. Check wooden blades for cracking or loose supports. 8. Wax wooden blades in accordance with schedule. See section 30. 9. Periodically, gears, blades, and other parts must be repaired or replaced, as specified in section 10. Now, what you can do, cut these off, and as you see, it powers the wall of light. But there will also come times, I was kind of hoping we might get one now, where we'll outright get sandstorms in this city, and cutting these off makes it that much harder to see. Perfect for infiltration. Ah, right. Yes. I have no need to wake him up if I don't need to. The rest of them are going to be in uncomfortable situations when they wake up, though. Did you put me here? Did you put me here? We better get back before the overseer thinks we got drunk. Shirked our duties. It'll be 10 lashes. Note to the overseer. Overseer Ogburn. I should be back within a few days. Continue to compile information on Brianna Ashworth's activities. Despite the odd letter we received from our oracular sisters in Calero, it's not like them to issue a proclamation without certainty. But I know I'm right about Ashworth. My gut tells me she's a threat. That said, the Howlers are my priority. This conflict with Paolo could affect our influence in Karnaca for years to come. Yours in the strictures, Vice Overseer Liam Byrne. Alright. Well, as Megan said, we know that they're watching them, at least to an extent. Not gonna start that metronome. Oracular order divided. I don't know if we read this one. We did. Okay. Maybe I should hit him with his whiskey tumbler. Wake his ass up. Money, money. Gotta be careful not to knock into him. I don't know if doing so will wake him up. I'm gonna have to knock him out though, because there's no way for me to hear this evidence on the oracular order by Douglas Harwickle, historian. What? Brianna Ashworth's office is at the top floor of the Royal Observatory overlooking the main hall. That's where you'll find her. Oh, okay. It's basically what I thought, but it also had a grain of necessity. Let me see if I can do this fast enough and not wake him up.
Huh?
Nope.
Brianna Ash.
Now the question is this. Is he alerted? No, he's not. Down the hall. Down the hall. My bad, guy. You were having a nice nap over here. That is my fault. Alright. And now that we've got it, there's no need to play it again. Hold up. What y'all thinking? Damn. That picture did not do her justice. Alright then. Royal Conservatory, huh? Never hurts to have beauty and brains all in one. Especially if she ain't stuck up about it. Jesus. I believe this door opens inward. It might not, it's hard to say. Point is, I'd rather it not trip that line. The line is basically for the trap, but I'm one of those, I don't like leaving traces like that. I'm not here. You do your thing. That's why you just sort of mysteriously passed out on the floor like that. Come to find out you're a gasper. Your brothers knew it about you, they just didn't say anything. They always knew you were a little freaky like that. Homeboy planned on surviving. I can respect that. They say I ain't having it. Come see me if you want to. Yep. Loaded and ready to unload if need be. Probably locks this window and looks out on occasion. But more than likely he probably doesn't use this window to look at all. Just to make sure he doesn't have to concern himself with any problems. Okay. Yeah, I know it's crazy. I unlocked the door. Alright.
Brianna Ashworth, curator of the Royal Conservatory. For a while, I believed Ashworth has some connection to the
it's raining.
Something is happening that I don't understand. The overseers are the forward face of the Abbey, but equally important are our sisters from the oracular order. To be direct, I suspect something is wrong within their sect. Subtle changes to the types of proclamations they've been making. Small but troubling deviations from tradition. But publicly saying anything along those lines will get me accused of heresy by my rivals within the Abbey. Is it possible that Ashworth has infiltrated the oracular order?
very. But whether that's the case is another matter. Who in the hell heard that? I'll actually leave that wall of light off. They don't use whale oil around here for everything, but they do still use it.
Those around you cannot see me. I am here and not here when you call to me.
So I look like I'm just eyeballing my empty hand. Oh man. Wonder if anybody sees me talking to it. Jessamine, my darling. Oh, Corvo. Oh, my love. My dearest. Some of us, some of us say, oh, he must be talking to Pamela Henderson. I always wish Dishonored had a day-night cycle. Doesn't need one, but it would legitimately be nice. Same time, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Oh shit. I might need to go shopping again.
Put in a request for new boots, and what did I get? A sock. One useless sock.
Wow. Yeah, see, that's the kind of stuff. But then you wonder why you end up losing and why your people are unprepared and capable, somehow incompetent, even though it's somehow not your fault that they're incompetent.
And if there's a nice tin of hagfish in the cupboard.
Why are these people so unaware? It's not like I'm making a point for them not to learn anything or have access to any of the advanced knowledge or techniques that we've accrued over the course of millennia. Nope. Their problem is that they obviously have no ability to just figure it out.
No, she went missing a day before. And someone found an officer's pistol in the gun. I think something else happened. Maybe they went inside the conservatory.
Look, Karnaka's leaking people. We tell ourselves we're keeping it together, but everyone is afraid of what will happen when it really falls apart.
True. But that's usually the way it goes in a lot of places. Defense is never what it seems to be. It's never what it should be. But that's part and parcel due to the people in command and the people they have to follow, as well as the people that they take care of and their forces. The forces they can actually, the force and forces they can actually use to properly defend their charges, rather. Whispers from the Void. Huh. I don't know if we read this one. Nope, we have. Rooms, you say? Oh, wait. It's marked like that, though. It's not marked like the normal room symbol. See? That's the normal room symbol. But it's marked with the mark on the outside. It must be a shrine. They look far enough away to not have to concern myself. There's traps everywhere, man. Game over. Game over, man. That's interesting. Never actually noticed that. Sometimes it will give you different ammo types depending on what you're doing, or which of these traps you actually took it out of. But it'll actually give you different ammo. I don't think I ever knew it gave you ammo. I always knew it. They give you like money. But then I tend not to go the lethal route in this game. These games are awful. I do, but it's kind of rare. I don't feel the need to go on murderous rampages.
Look at you, making your way across this shuddering city.
You know.
Brianna Ashworth would have been miserable as a member of high society. Forced to wed some bloated banker. Her only moments of real freedom, getting drunk at fancy balls, and slipping away to couple with strangers.
Ugh.
It would have ended in an unhappy marriage and a late-night plunge into an icy river. But just before mother and father married her off, so many years ago, she found Delilah instead. It was all highways and graveyards after that. Never looking back.
Yep.
Vice Overseer Byrne is an ambitious man, but he believes in the Abbey's mission, protecting the good people of the Empire against the likes of us. You know he'd be happier deep down if this ended with Brianna Ashworth's head on a spike. Maybe yours as well.
Not my style. Makes you wonder though. Would Ashworth have been unhappy because of an actually unhappy marriage? Or would she have been unhappy because she was just bored in a good relationship? Probably the second one, but at the same time, arranged marriages tend to be... they're a mixed bag. You tend to avoid a lot of problems, but you tend to create a lot as well. If you get to know the individual beforehand, it helps, but that whole life of excitement thought process, it's rare to see. It's rare to see a lady that'll turn it down. I'm gonna keep it real. It is an extreme rarity, especially now. Let's go ahead and get this stop time. Don't last as long as it needs to, but whatever. Fine. So be it. Traditional Sarkonan songs, number 3. The King in the Month of Ice. Yes. I feel like you should get a little bit of coin for each of these books you find. Almost like you're reconnecting history. Reconnecting and recollecting history. Okay. These are a little too far. Some, not so much. Alright. Okay. Let's see what we got. It's funny because I did not look over and actually read which one it was. Blade bullet. That's probably what it was. Spring loaders have a slight chance of eliminating a body. That don't sound like something I picked up recently. Void favor. Eh. Okay. That should do, basically.
No, I'll protect you. Just like when we were kids.
More woes afflict Dust District residents. Howlers don't play. Winnow, I want to know what happened to the owner before you. When he says no more payouts and that's that, we says all... Oh, you want to know what happened to the owner before you? When he says no more payouts and that's that, we says alright, you got us, and left him alone. Then we paid one of his friends to take him fishing a week later. They were out on the water all day. Real good day. Caught a lot of fish. Coming back, his friend gave him a letter from us and ran off. In it, I spelled out that the bait they had been using all day was bits of his mother. Howlers don't play, you piece of shit. You got 3 days. Blue Jaw Jake. Far as I'm concerned, at that point, Molotovs all up and down your block. You've effectively signed up for it. And I know how you play, which is to say, no retreat, no surrender. And if I capitulate, you're gonna play this game again. But it's gonna be even worse, because now you're gonna ask for more because I defied you. No. We're gonna draw this line in the sand right the fuck now. Stop walking down hallways. Stay out there. What's wrong with you? Really? Oh damn. No matter how many of them you have to sacrifice, huh? Sarkonis will fight for Delilah. Not gonna lie, I do feel bad for him in those regards. Yeah. Here's what's gonna happen there, guy. Yeah? Yeah. Alright. Now, that didn't kill you, because I have no idea where it even was. Yeah, I've got to go shopping. What the fuck? Oh, okay. Yeah.
Imagine that? No, I'm sure.
Hell are they doing? Oh, I wonder if they heard me and my blade clank off of stuff. That is irksome. There we go. Silence to the monkey speaker. Armored bones. Okay. Okay, I guess we're not gonna have it in alphabetical order. Oh, okay. It's because it's a corrupt one. You take significantly less damage, but your movement speed is reduced. No. My movement speed is key. Southern Winds by Caleb Morley. Manley. Huh. Natural philosopher. Huh. Guess we read that one already. Pilfered safe. God damn it. Oh wait. Okay. I'm certain I saw one of my students at my lecture writing down the combinations for my safe. A silver spoon dilettante who wants to make a career as a newspaper journalist. Sneaky fuck. He's chosen a fitting career, and his snobby cousin operates the black market shop nearby, so it must run in their well-heeled family. Huh. Now I need to ask Marguerite to change the combination to my safe. Or, you know, you could change the combination to your safe if you know how to do it. If you don't, then that's fine. It's probably one of those expensive things. Like right now, if you change the combination to your safe yourself, you lose the warranty type shit. I always hated that kind of crap. So I've got to keep dealing with you. Otherwise, I lose. Dealing with you, coming to my place and doing this. Otherwise, I lose the warranty. Asinine. And it ain't even because y'all. The hell was that? It ain't even because y'all concerned with it breaking. It's literally just because you don't want to concern yourself with the warranty, and you know that's what it is. And that is a lot of gold. Here's hoping you're alive there, guy, cause your coin is mine. I think I just saw a picture in there. Yeah.
Some of you have questioned the stricter mining orders and the new tasks being levied by the Grand Circling Guard. Let me answer all of this rousing at once. Disloyalty and sedition will not be tolerated. Look at Duncan Bales, my good friend. He's a patriot, a man who won't stop until he has turned every bit of this land's silver into shiny coins. I asked him to double the number of mine workers, and he did it. No questions, no complaints. Harnaca needed miners, and he produced them. Out of thin air. That's the Zirconian spirit. That's what we need.
So bullshit. Okay. Whatever you gotta do to solve the problem. It don't matter what you gotta do, who you gotta snipe, and who has to deal with your nonsense, huh? What's that you say, Duke? You didn't say all that, huh? I have a funny feeling you did. Especially with how you carried yourself into my daughter's throne room. But I guess we'll be ignoring that one, huh? Royal Conservatory. Shopkeeper's Associate. Looks like the shopkeeper's associate found a bone charm. Huh. Come on now. It's still gonna hurt. Oh, nope, guess not. Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay. Sorry, I tend not to say much when I'm playing games like this, folks. It tends to lock me in hard. When I hit stealth, my brain just sort of... Oh, that's all she wrote. Royal Conservatory and some ammo. Head back to the shop here in a second. What was that? Damn, I was kind of hoping those were sleep darts. Electrical burst. Increases the area of effect for stun mines. Yes, sir. Opportunity. I have a new assignment for one with your unique talents. I'd like you to retrieve the old Roseboro prototype on display at the Royal Conservatory. It's likely well protected, but I'll double the finder's fee. Bring it back to me at the shop. MV. Black market shopkeeper in Syria Gardens desires a specific object from the Royal Conservatory. Oh, I didn't read this earlier. Vice Overseer Burns suspects that Brianna Ashworth is influencing the oracular order. Perhaps this is connected to the oraculum, the occult device that Anton Sokolov mentioned. Learning more about the oraculum could be useful. Rewire, huh? Oh, okay. Wait. So he never did exactly find his friend. But he's got target locations. Number 4. I should have saw where that other arrow was. Number 4 and number 3. Oh, the prototype is in 3. And he needs the elevator to get there. Ivory scrimshaw. That is a descriptor. That is a descriptor. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Nope, just bugs. That could have been bad. And if I had tripped that trap, it would have been bad. Okay? Okay. Oop! That was weird. Okay, so... Alright. I got a delayed reaction. The outsider had my back. Alright, I'm not mad. I know what happened to you. What almost happened to me there, guy.
You up for a beer later?
Wouldn't miss that.
I don't know who these are. Civilians kind of looking like. Yep.
I moved down from Calero. Thought there'd be more work here.
I can respect that. Pretty nippy out
Just
there.
minding my own business, trying to get by.
Yeah. I'm not gonna take y'all stuff. I just want to see what's up.
In the city, if you can.
I'll do what I can. See, she
Not this time.
some of these people that are stuck in bad situations, but they still wishing you well. Those are the kind of people you want around you, especially if this them genuinely wishing you well and not wishing you well to get brownie points with God or something. There's always those people trying to buy themselves access. Ugh. Wish they made it to where you could just hit the tap once and then, or rather hold it, and then you'll just drink from it constantly. Damn, boy. This whole area got lit up. Now.
Arthur, won't you marry me? 12 weeks I have been at sea, chasing monsters in the brines.
Yep. Yeah. Time to go back to the shop. The level of luck on that one. Would have been the Royal Protector with severe back problems. Yeah. We're listening, Duke. The Crown Killer is watching. Well, she might, but just not the way she was. But she might actually still, I don't know, that kind of thing. She's probably got that personality permanently roaming around with her now. Just makes the most sense. Woman, Dr. Jekyll herself. Leave, Karnaka. Rapolo, when you receive my letter, I want you to pack a bag promptly, leave within the hour of reading this, and stop worrying about all that terrible business in Karnaka. Stay with me in Sagunto for a month or two, and I'll feed you until you're fat. We have an excuse to shop once a week to get you nice things in larger sizes. We'll have an excuse to shop once a week to get you nice things in larger sizes. You know, I bought a dozen of those fancy rugs from the Weaver's Market. If you'll join me at my tiny manor, we'll put them to good use. Fancy rugs, huh? Christo. Oh, well. Looks like your lady has plans. She sounds quite ambitious. Extremely adamant that y'all get the opportunity to test out those rugs. Huh. For a sale, huh? What's wrong with it? Huh. That's the dude I knocked out. Food. Oh no. Well. Well, my dear. My bad. You must be from the day and age where you could still leave your doors and windows unlocked and open. Yeah. That vision can mess with you sometime, boy. Okay.
I think I heard something.
Why are you hearing things? God, I need to find some way of, like, muffling the sound my shoes make. Sure, sprinting is not helping. That's not the point. Okay. Did I wake her up? I mean, I figured I did, but damn, she went straight to work. Girl, you need a man. I had to remember passing to get back over here. Well, specifically to where the black market was, but
Welcome back.
okay.
Welcome back.
Your acquaintance didn't make it.
A shame. In that case, I have a proposition for you. Recover the
Yeah.
Roseboro prototype for me, and I'll pay you the finder's fee and something extra.
I'll think about it.
Take a look at what I've got for sale while you think.
He says, you and I both know you're going to do this. Wolfhounds, huh?
No need to wrap it for you, I suppose.
Naturally.
I'm certain you will be satisfied with your purchase. It was a pleasure to sit. What a pleasant surprise to see you again.
Yeah, let's go. Well, no, actually, let's go for range. Cause that,
Excellent choice.
Let's go for both, actually. Range and reload speed.
Please,
firing those, incendiary bolts, and they, ooh. They were looking worrisome. They were looking worrisome.
Of a sailor caught forever in a fog. It traveled with her across all the seas. I am that sailor.
Oh, damn. Why you spreading super fog everywhere? Ain't nobody ask you for that. It's quite obvious she's going through some sort of existential crisis, which is interesting because you think her existential crises would be over. But then at the same time, you wouldn't really know one way or the other. Conservatory closure extended. Oh, nope. I already read that. Okay. Stomp, 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 stomp. Jesus Christ. These loud ass expensive shoes.
What's wrong?
Okay. All right. Whew, the fact that you didn't burn, honestly. Impressive. Most impressive. How do you know I want to use the front door, though? How do you know I don't want to be slippery and conniving? How do you know? So, now, again, how... What, is that supposed to be him? Because you have no real, like, perspective or way to know it was him. Now I can see if you said he didn't make it back. Yeah, but he didn't make it. I don't know about that one. Okay. Okay. It's alright. And I wasted. Well, no, I didn't. Is that the dude? I didn't waste money. That works out.
Conservatory. Built around the time I left for Dunwall.
After trying to make grave hounds for weeks, she gave up. You should have seen the twisted things she made. All snouts and teeth and tails.
That's just the way it is, dear Pamela. Delilah wears the outsider's part. And some, I think it floats down to us.
That doesn't seem fair.
Think about working your fingers raw, weaving necks, with cows to slaughter. Any of the gifts we receive is better than living under the boot.
That's true and fine. A wise way to look at things. But it won't help Lucinda rise any higher in Delilah's favor.
They wonder why they don't have more power. Greedy hoes.
What?
You pretty much have the ability to do everything else. But what she can do ain't enough. I don't even know how this is happening. Haven't been seen. There you go. I think she was sitting up here anyway. So, you know. Witches. I thought so. The Duchess in Green by Douglas Harwick. Harwickle. Historian. Okay. son. Okay. And then sat there like that, supposed to hold apples with their back turned to him, and they just play with his life. Yep. We come from a place where we were being bullied by people, so it's time to return the favor. Pitiful. I need my relativistic speed back. Movement speed is faster relative to the world's slower speed. Good. Well, folks, that right there is going to be the end of episode 9 of Dishonored 2. This observatory is quite big. So if you folks like what you see and want to see more of me, give me a like, follow, subscribe here on YouTube, both. Drop a comment, check out some of the other playlists. Follow the links from my Twitch to get to my YouTube. Follow the links from my YouTube to get to my Twitch. Share the video around, share the playlist around. And wherever you folks happen to be, have yourselves a good morning, afternoon, evening, or night. And God bless you.